Okay, I think I'm live. Share the screen. Entire screen. Share. How do I unshare? Stop sharing. Share. Okay, so I am going to quickly go through how to read charts or how I read the charts, and I'm going to go through probably let's say 50 to 100 stock charts very quickly, um, and see how usually I read the charts. So I would open Finways and then I go to screener. Let's review the mega caps first. Nvidia. So I open this Nvidia and I quickly see it's below the 50-day moving average. So unless it goes past that, it's of no interest to me. Then I open next Apple. Apple is at support above 50-day. It could get very interesting, but the whole December month it has been selling off. So I try to avoid stocks which are kind of in the downtrend. And also, not clearly, but maybe a little bit of head and shoulder. It is forming in the daily chart. You can see this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is a little shoulder. So as long as this neckline around 267 is 265, it is supporting, that's okay. But if it breaks below that, then this 200-day moving average will kind of attract that stock. So that is also of no interest. Google is pretty much the same as Apple. It formed the high in November, and then the whole December it's been selling off. It's still above 50-day moving average, but not breaking out or anything. So I would avoid. Let's say Microsoft. Microsoft clearly has a double top. It's being protected by this 200-day moving average, but anytime it breaks, it's going to go further down. So no interest. Amazon. Amazon is also below 50-day moving average, but it kind of break out from this triangle. This. So if it goes above 50-day moving average, which then it becomes interesting. That's why it's also there in my trading portfolio right now. And the surprising thing is that 2 days in a row there was a volume, but it still could not break out. So let's see if it does. Otherwise, the weekly also, the monthly chart is also at a support or at bounced at a support. The volume is low. I think Microsoft looks interesting, so good that I have it in my trading portfolio. Meta is next. Meta is below 200-day moving average, no interest whatsoever. Tesla next. Tesla, as you can see, it had a double top here, but it kind of break out. But today it got rejected pretty heavily at 500. 500 kind of psychologically a big number. Um, so it has to break out that 500 for it to go further high. It weekly also looks like forming a doji, which is not good. it usually signals the trend reversal. So it has to break out 500. The monthly chart looks attractive. If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of last 9 months, 7 months have been green, so it has a momentum. That's why it's in my trading portfolio, but it has to go through 500 for me to keep it. Next is Augo. Augo also looks a bit bad because it's below 50-day moving average. Um, there was a increased volume in the weekly for the sell-off, but for now it is about 21-week moving average, which is 341.91. So it's almost there. Um, it has been in the monthly chart. There was a double bottom here around 136, and from that double bottom you see the bottom of this month, which is September 2024, and bottom of this month, which is April 2025. Both of them was around 136, and it had a double bottom setup, and then it went through the previous high, and then there was no stopping. It would be good if it falls. The attractive price for it to be around is 253. 253, the previous resistance will then act as a support. I expect if it sells off, then it stops around 253, and then it would become an interesting buy. So that's Augo. Let's see TSM and also Berkshire. Well, uh, let's see Lilly, Walmart, JP Morgan. Okay. TSM has a multiple top, so I would avoid. Berkshire is in the downtrend for a long time. It's been holding 200-day moving average, but the chart looks not good. Lots of selling pressure in last 1 year. Lots of red candles uh, in the volume. So I would avoid, but as long as this support is holding, it may not go down. But the attractive price point for Berkshire would be 361.79, the 2022 high. The next is Eli Lilly, and that does look good. Let's see, weekly chart. It's forming a little bit of doji. That's not good. Monthly also forming a bit of doji. That's also not good. Um, the attractive price for Eli Lilly again. Don't think it's coming down because the previous high here around August 2024 was 972, and it kind of revisited that 972 this month. The low was 977, so I think it may continue to go up, but I would be little careful to buy it at here. But if it comes down a little bit around 1025 or something, I would look to buy. The next is Walmart is at support, but I would buy it around 105.45 in the weekly, and this hammer candle is not good. So I would avoid Walmart. JP Morgan clearly breaking out. Why did I miss that? I should have added this here today. What was the previous high? 322.88. It closed above that, 323.09. I should be adding this tomorrow. This looks good. So that's about it. We went through few charts, and this is how I usually read the charts. Hope it was helpful, and now I will stop sharing.